Bedtime Yoga Challenge. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. How? Hey there. Just raining a half hour ago, and now we have some beautiful sunlight. Day 4, my friends, in your 7-day Bedtime Yoga Challenge. It's me, Coach Vigue. We do this in the evening, have the best night possible, the best evening, and hopefully the best sleep. How you been doing with this challenge? Let me know below. Check in below every single time for tax purposes. Today, day 4 is seated. Like every video in this series, we do 5 poses / stretches, breathing in the nose and out the nose. All right, let's begin with seated side bend, seated cross-legged position. Take the shoulders back and down. Let's take a few deep breaths right here, actually. I want you to take the fingers to your, right underneath your rib cage here where your diaphragm is. Shoulders back and down, and when you inhale, it's going to increase and expand front, sides, and back. Exhale back in. 3 more breaths right here. Humming is optional. 2 more. It's a holistic, expansive breath. It's going to give you so much more energy and life and core toning and better posture and better focus and purpose as we continue to try to answer that question. Why? Okay, seated, cross-legged, side bend. Take the arms up. Right hand down, reach up and over. Hold here for 5 breaths. Each exhale, lengthen. Left shoulder's back. You can also bring the forearm down, but keep your cheeks, the lower cheeks, on the mat. So you're pressing that opposite glute down, that left glute as you extend this way. To expand your body, to stretch it, you have to have opposition. You have to have 2 opposing forces. Good. Lengthening that spine as we sink the glute down. All right, back to the center. Tell you what, take the arms up in the center. Nice lift. And let's go to the other side. This up and over, hand or forearm. The mat is a little bit squishy from when it was raining earlier. Oh, that's good. I'm pressing my glute down. I'm reaching. Would you believe it? But tomorrow, our forecast, I think there's about a foot of snow coming. And this is May. This is nothing. May is like January. Stretch it out. Deep breath, deep breath. Okay, take those arms up. Reaching, shoulders down. All right, cactus arms. There's little accoutrements in here, little add-ons. Open the chest. Pilates body, a little homage to the book I'm working on, Pilates for Athletes. All right, twist. Seated position. Take the left foot forward. Right foot crosses over, a staple of yoga. And anybody who wants to get some nice rotational flexibility. Shoulders back and down. Now twist to the right. And here we are. 5. Actually, strike that. 7 breaths. Each exhale, let's twist a little further. Drop the shoulders. You don't want to twist into a constricted upper body. It defeats the purpose. Release. 5 more breaths. You can also take the arm to the outside. Woodpecker. Two more breaths. Youthen these sides. Put a fresh coat of paint on them. Ooh, does it feel good? I thought it felt just wonderful. Other side, right foot forward, left foot across, sitting up tall. We want this chest open, these shoulders down, and we twist to the left. Almost went the wrong way. How embarrassing. So drop the shoulders. We're going to do 7 breaths. Each exhale, rotate a little more. Remember, rotational flexibility. Two more breaths. In the nose, out the nose, clear the airways. It seems the birds went along with that. Shake out the arms and the legs. Now, I think like my shirt says, the saw is a Pilates move. I want to do a frozen saw here. I want to get it so cold that we can really stretch into it. So heels to the edges of the mat or wider. You can move into a straddle. That might be a little foreshadowing. Shoulders back and down. Now the saw, I want you to twist to the right. Now reach, grab the foot, ankle, or as high, wherever you can on the leg. Ooh, hummingbird. And then reach this arm back. 5 breaths. Each exhale, lengthen. Each inhale, lift a little bit. Lift up and back, and then lengthen. The saw is always, well, it always reminds me of my dad. And I know it reminds a lot of you out there of my dad, which is very sweet. It was his favorite exercise. I filmed a number of Pilates videos with him. And when I would teach Pilates down in Florida, he was always there. He was always there, front and center, getting it organized, saying hi to everybody, and usually not doing what I was teaching half the time, which was fun. The guy's a rebel, always a rebel. All right, bring it up nice and tall. I want to lengthen that spine, shoulders back and down. We're pressing the backs of the knees down. Let's go to the other side. 5 breaths. Get it first, and here we go. No nectar, not yet. All right, my friend, one more breath on this beautiful day 4. Oh, adjustment, a cavitation, as we say. All right, bring it up, couple shoulder rolls. We're in the straddle. Let's make use of it, but for every hinge, there's gotta be a back bend. For every reaction, there's another reaction. This is Newtonian. It's a Newtonian principle. Shoulders back, take a little stretch here. Never get your body too used to one position. Never. It gets too used to that one position, it's going to adapt to it, it's going to absorb it. Now, from here, 8 breaths. Each exhale, slide forward. Take the hands out here if you like. Here, forearms down, that's up to you. Let's make it something eventful. It is such a journey from breath 1 to breath 4 is night and day. Night and day, day and night. Good. Lengthen, hinging. It all goes on that hinge. I'm going to take the hands out here too if you like. I got the brim of my cap. I don't know if it's helping me or hurting me. Let's do 2 more breaths. Woo! Okay. We're down. We're going to walk back up. Look at those notes. Don't even look at those notes. Okay. A couple shoulder rolls here. Back. Lifting. Take the hands back behind you. This is a little ornament stretch. Again, for every hinge, there's a back bend. For the back bends, toss in a hinge. Keep that back limber. Okay, let's finish off with the seated mudra. Seated mudra. Remember, we're relaxing here. We're easing into our bedtime. Shake out the legs. If you want something a lot more intense, a yoga style with me, do my power yoga. This is a great complement to that. All right, either sitting cross-legged or sitting on the heels. Mein Arsch ist feucht. From the mat. Lace the fingers, we open. Here we are, 8 breaths. Each exhale, let it sink down. You can move the head around a little bit. Loosen the jaw. There's that big stretch. Move into a back bend if you like. And again, in the nose and out the nose. Always in the nose and out the nose. And yes, I know my cap is crooked. I say that near the end so you're not put off by it. Which begs the question, was it bought crooked or did I somehow influence the cap to be crooked? This is the chicken or the egg. This is the big why question. Why? 2 more breaths. Ooh, that feels good. I definitely feel some little shifting here in my shoulders. It's kind of a curse. The way we're designed a lot, we want to roll forward. The way society is, we're always leaning into something, a desk, a screen, a phone, a bowl of ice cream. So, we got to shift it back, my friends. Okay. Woo! Don't tell anybody, but here's an add-on. Here's some extra credit. Child's pose. But who doesn't love a little child's pose? All right, take some deep breaths right here. Let's do 4 more breaths. I hope you enjoyed day 4 of your 7-day bedtime yoga challenge. There's 7 days in total. The link to all 7 is down below. Bookmark that. And then we maybe lay down in bed here. Our thoughts turn to relaxing things. The beach, mountains, wind. Cheers, I don't know. Hit that like button, my friend. That's great. And subscribe to never miss a video in this 7-day challenge. And think of somebody right now who needs to relax at night. Who has a hard time relaxing? Who do you know? Share this challenge with them. It is a challenge. To slow it down is definitely a challenge for me. My internal rhythm runs a little higher, and that's been going on for a long time, long before I was ever even aware of doing it, or an internal rhythm. Internal rhythm, not eternal, but it could be eternal if you don't do something about it. Okay, I've said too much. This has been a grand time in the sun with you, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow for day 5. Check in below. Keep me posted, as always. Purple light in the canyons, that's where I long to be with my 3 good companions. Just my rifle, my Addie, and Dane. On my best-selling book, Power Yoga for Athletes, over 100 yoga poses for all ages and fitness levels, as well as 25 complete yoga flows and training logs for all the major sports. Get your copy today, or perhaps you do better with 4 copies.
The question is it worth $1,000 a week?
It sure is. It's the best darn camp there is.
Well, are you connected with Camp Mohawk?
Well, I think so. I'm the program director, Jerry Aldini.